What up? What up? What up? What up? Tune in to another one of Full Value. And you guys already know. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Yesterday was a tragic day for us sports fans, and condolences go out to the Bryant family and all that. And I hope you guys just took a little break and realized, how important, leaving your house and coming back and your loved ones is, like it ain't guaranteed. So let's make the best of it, live life to the fullest, and anything can happen, you know what I'm saying? And don't prolong shit. If you got some shit to do, you want to tell someone some shit or whatever the case is, handle your business, man. Handle your business. Till then, you know, RIP to Bryant, RIP to everyone that, died in that shit. And let's get this money today. What up, Kinga? What up, Cass? And you guys already know what it is. Let's get this money. Let's start off this day on the right foot. And we got some NHL in the game today after that All-Star weekend. Yeah, there was a weird All-Star weekend, to be honest with you guys. The way that shit was set up, the 3-on-3, like how they separated the divisions, put it in, and then at the end of the winner fought each other, but that was crazy. Tennis, yeah, I be seeing you guys doing some crazy ass parlays on this tennis shit. Everybody's doing like 18, 14 teams, 20 teams, 7 teams. I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I like money and all that shit, but like when you're putting 1-to-1 favorites on your cards, 1-to-2 favorites, betting 100 to win $2, betting $10 to win 20 cents, shit like that. Like that shit, I don't know. I don't know if that's an addiction or that's betting the right way. I don't know. But what I do know is that I would not be happy with myself if I lose on a 102 pick or a 101 pick or a 1 to 8, some type of shit like that. Okay, you see, that's realistic. Like, you see 5 picks, cool. There's people out there putting out 14 picks, 20 picks, and winning only a couple K, 3K, off of 20 picks. Don't make me put 20 picks on a card. You guys won't see me here tomorrow. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But I'm just saying, like, that's like 20 picks. Come on. Putting up any type of K on a 20 pick card, a 15 pick card, even a 10 pick card. Your return must be big G's. You know what I'm saying? It must be big G's. If you're only winning, if you're putting up 20 picks, 13 picks, 15 picks, 10 picks, you know what I'm saying? And you're only winning fucking 2-3K. That's not cool at all. Like, do what you're doing. Don't worry about it. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. And my opinion, you're not betting right, because you could take value in picks, right? Like, mind you, put in 10 picks, 13, 15, 20, put 8 picks, 5 picks of valuable picks. Instead of picking money lines, you pick like a 2 spread and an over under and a prop. Put the same type of money, and your odds of winning that just went up. You understand what I'm saying? The pick itself looks like it's going to win because obviously they're paying you less money, but you just damage your odds of winning because you have so much picks on your card. And mind you, in order to win parlays and these type of things, every pick has to win. So I'd rather put my faith in like 5 different things than 13 different outcomes. Like, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. And plus, when it's not worth it, like, I don't find the risk is for the rewards. You know what I mean? Like, why would you cross the street in traffic when you don't have to get to the other side? People do that still. Don't get me wrong, just to show they could do that. But like, I don't want to risk my life for that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna run through the street through traffic on the highway, there better be something important on the other side when I get there. You know what I'm saying? Or at least it was, if I don't get there, it was worth going there. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? A win's a win. You know what I'm saying? And let's get into this shit. Let's get these winners out here. You guys want any more advice? You know, I be dropping gems daily, Monday to Friday on the Full Value Show. That's free, you know what I'm saying? So just tune in, hit your like button, subscribe, and you'll get that shit. Now, let's start off with this NHL. I like this shit. The first game we got is Montreal and Caps. Okay? Montreal and the Caps. Ovi is not going to play today. But you guys know what happens. You guys know what happens. You guys know what happens when Ovi don't chill or don't play. You know, we're expecting the Caps to still handle business, right? Yeah, I'm liking the over, Wong. I'm liking the over in that one. I don't see, like, Price is not the same Price. You know, he's letting in goals left, right, and center. This, it looks like a trap game because not only is Montreal on a little win thing going on, they're on a little win streak. Washington's on a win streak, right? Washington's obviously the better team out of the two. Is Ovi really that much important? You know what I'm saying? That's the question here. Is it worth the risk with Montreal to win? Do you guys feel in the chat? Hit me up. Do you guys think Montreal could come and steal this? You know, I think like they can. It's possible. You know, it's possible. But Montreal's home record is 10-12 at home. They have a couple injuries, right? Gallagher's out, Duran is out, Scandala's out, and Brian, you know, only Ovi is out. So their team is so healthy. I think Washington could come here and win this. I also like the over in this one. I think there's going to be a lot of high scoring here. You know, there's going to be a lot of high scoring. Hobie, he's not the same guy who we all think he is. He's that guy that, like, he's letting in goals now. I don't know what he's smoking on, what he's drinking on. I don't know what's happening, but I do know that I like the over, and I'm gonna pick that over right now. Now, I like the over. Next game is Devils Senators. This game is a stay off game. I'm staying off it. That's for sure. 2 things for certain, 3 things guaranteed. I'm staying off this Devils Senators game. Blackwood versus Hogberg. I don't know where to go with this. I like Senators. I like Senators in the spot. I really don't believe in Devils. I think Devils is mediocre at best. The over, that looks like the ideal spot. But is Devils really like Devils for some reason not scoring right now? But they're getting scored on. You feel what I'm saying? But for some reason they're not scoring right now. Who's that? Subban. Subban is gonna be playing. I don't know, man. I like Ottawa in this spot. Honestly, I think these guys lose the whole this whole roll streak they're on. You know, Ottawa been here chilling, and last time I checked, I don't think any of the Ottawa players were in the All-Star game. So they all been home just fucking eating food and relaxing for the past 10 days. So in my eyes, I would have to look at that and say Ottawa here or nothing. But no play because there's better games to bet on, you know what I mean? But no play. Lean Ottawa. Maple Leafs and Predators. Fuck, Predators is so inconsistent. So inconsistent. Maple Leafs, I don't know what they're doing, but they need to get right some way, somehow. They're out here letting teams trample them do whatever they want with them any which way. They're not scoring. They're not getting bodies on people. They're not defending their net. It's like maybe a road trip is going to help them. Maybe their psyche, maybe the break helped them, but Predators 11-9 at home, 11-9 away. They're basically the same team. So whatever you see at home, you see away. Okay, they're on this little home stand right here. They lost. They opened it with a loss against Anaheim. They beat Buffalo. Now they're going to finish it. They're trying to beat this Toronto team and add more misery, more injury to their misery. In this spot right here, it would have to be Nashville or nothing. I think Nashville comes in here, handles business, topple these guys, do what they're supposed to do, and just, it's and the under looks good as well. I like the under in this one because, like I said, Toronto, if anything, they could get right. Right, it's one thing to start scoring because like they're not scoring right now, but there's another thing to let other people score on you. So like, if I would put my money, if I was a betting guy, and I would put my money on which one would they do first, is score or try to put some pressure on the opponent from not scoring. I would pick trying to put pressure on an opponent from not scoring because this is the type of team that I feel thinks they're too good at scoring anyway. So yeah, we're not scoring, but who cares? We score anyway. So that's not what they're worried about. Their scoring is going to come. The defense is something they're worried about, and I think they're going to put that in front of anything. But is it going to translate to a win? Doubt it. I like Nashville in this spot, and I'm going to take Nashville on the money line. So next game, Lightning versus Stars. Velasquez versus Dallas. Whew, this is a game right here. This is a game right here. A lot of people I know like the Stars, but Dallas is doing some good stuff. But the last time I bet on Dallas, I'm going to tell you guys exactly when it was. When they played New Jersey and they were going for that record. When they lost that game, I vouched to myself, I am not going to bet on Tampa Bay again. And I am not going to do that here in this spot. The only way I would look at here, I'm not going to go bet Dallas, but the only way I would look at here is an over. But I know Dallas is not a team that scores like that. They can score, but they're not a team that scores like that. They let the Wild drop 7 on them. So for me, it would be a over or nothing type of thing. But in a play, I'm not playing it at all. I'm not playing it at all. Next game, Blues Canucks. Blues Canucks. Allen versus Demko. The reason why Allen's in that because Bennington was on the All-Star game. He was one of the goalies and he lost. The man got shot on, ripped on, you know, and now he's taking a break. Demko on Vancouver. Their goalie also was on the All-Star break and did their thing too. So we got 2 backup goalies in the net. What's going to happen here? We have a Stanley Cup winner and we have Canucks. This is where you have to look at the game and really look at your eyes. What is your eyes telling you here? My eyes are telling me that the whole damn St. Louis team, well, not the whole damn, but damn near the whole damn team was in that All-Star game and they lost in the All-Star game. And if you can't win in a damn All-Star game, that no one's playing D and no one's doing nothing. Now you're playing a Canucks team that's at home on a little winning streak. They have a little high going on. They're trying to sweep that little homestand. Come on, guys. This is Vancouver's spot. If you guys don't see that, I don't know what to tell you guys. Vancouver, money line. I got this, even on the -1. But I don't like I say, people do that shit, but I don't like turning underdogs into favorites. But I like Vancouver -1. Okay, Wong, you like every game to go over 6 today? Because that could be a good parlay, a 5-team parlay. What Tampa over, Maple Leafs over, Devils over, Canadians over, Blues over. Every game over 6. That gives you a good payout, guys. You know what I'm saying? Indulge in that. But I like the Canucks here on the money line. And the last game of this damn shit, Ducks and Sharks. We got Dell in net. Wow, Dell. Dell is looking to go 50-50. Okay, 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 for the Canucks game. But most of the games are 6. But like, to get a bang for my money, I'm gonna have to put everything over 6. You know what I mean? Especially on the ones that like the Vancouver and the St. Louis game, I'll have to put that over 6. Dallas is 6, Toronto 6, New Jersey 6, Montreal 6. So I'll put all that shit over 6. You know. So I hear that. I might do a little parlay on that. Everything over 6 sounds good. Sounds. I like the way it rings on my tongue. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Over 6. It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. Last game, Ducks, San Jose. Ducks, San Jose. Gibson against Dell. We got San Jose 13-11 at home. Ducks 8-15 on the road. So would I be wrong to pick San Jose here? I think so. What do you guys think about that? Would I be crazy to try to take San Jose in this spot? The way I see it is San Jose is trash. Ducks is a good team. Okay. This it'll be taking a chance to take San Jose. You think so, eh? Ducks is what? 2-2 on this road trip. They lost their first 2, won their first 2. How are they gonna finish this? I would honestly, I would indulge in some Anaheim Ducks tonight. There's, the under looks appealing too, but Dell is not good. You think Dell is a good defender in the net? I don't think he's that good, to be honest with you. I like the over as well in this game. The game hasn't went over yet. Like in their road trip 4-2, 4-1, 4-2, 2-1. But for some reason, San Jose, they let people score, man. Like San Jose, they don't I don't know, man. They don't play too well. Last time I checked, they don't play too well. They're not the same team. But also, even the last time they played, it went to 5-3 and they won. So this is basically a revenge spot, you know? And yeah, in the series they played 3 times. It's 2-1 right now with the Ducks. This is a nice revenge spot. I'm gonna stay off this game. I'm gonna stay off the game. I see where you're going with the under on this one. I'm gonna stay off this game. I'm gonna see how my night goes. I might tweet out something later, but this is a late night game at 10:30, so we got plenty of time to break it down and put a play on it. Just make sure you follow me on Twitter at kwilliams811 so you could get all the nice things I tweet. Sports wise, sometimes not sports wise. Funny stuff. Who knows? Sometimes maybe some motivational stuff. At the end of the day, make sure you follow that shit. You get some picks. You could talk to me, interact with me. Don't worry, I answer. Now, my plays for this slate right here we got is Washington, Montreal over 6, Ottawa to handle business, Tampa Bay, Dallas over 6, Toronto, Nashville. I lean Nashville, but I'm gonna stay off of it. The reason why I'm gonna stay off of it because Nashville costs me a lot of money these days. Toronto, they cost me a lot of money too, so I stay away from things that cost me money. Like it's like a budget mentality. You know what I'm saying? But like in this game, you know, I gotta watch the teams that I could trust and the teams I can't trust. Uh, St. Louis, Vancouver. I got Vancouver, and then in the last game, Anaheim, San Jose. No play in San Jose, Anaheim. Might tweet it later, but no play for now. And you guys know where to find me at K Williams 811. Now, let's jump into this NBA slate. We got NBA for you guys. And yeah, it been a good day so far for me in NBA. I like this slate of games. This just in tomorrow's slate. So basically tomorrow's game, the Lakers and Clippers, they're not going to play that game tomorrow. So that game is going to be postponed. It just popped in. So that game is not going to happen. So we're not going to have a late night game. So just know. So if you had any futures or pre bets, this is another reason for some people that do this. I don't know if everybody does this, but people that make parlays or do bets like the day before, like let's say today's Monday and you already have a bet on games that's playing on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that shit. The reason why I don't do that shit is for shit like this. Not saying it happens all the time, but now your money's in a blender now. You know what I mean? Because you already spent that money. Now what? You're gonna have to wait for it to get back or wait for the other game to be scheduled. All this type of shit. Me, I wait honestly. When I go bet like 30 minutes before the game time. Unless like I really, 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 really like some shit, I have that shit in my pocket in the daytime. But like lines move all the damn time. You understand what I'm saying? I like to wait last minute and shit. You know what I mean? I like to wait last minute, let everything you need to know come true, like people want to get sick all of a sudden. 2 minutes before the game, they come into the office, come into work, and then they leave. So you just have to be um, you know, attentive to that and just know like all these little tricks, it might sound crazy, but all these little tricks make you win more, and it's all about winning on a consistent basis. Not winning all the time, but winning enough so it feels like you're winning all the time. You know, you lose 3 times a week and you win 4 times out of the seven, and the 4 times you win and you're making almost a couple of G's profit. You think you realize if you lost? Come on. You stick to the main thing. The main thing stays the main thing. Everything else comes together. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that, and hard work always pays off, straight up. So let's jump right into this. We got the first game, Detroit and Cleveland. What a shit ass teams, shit ass games. Um, so Derrick Rose's game time decision. He might not play. He has a little soreness. Tony Snell is sore as well. Kevin Love, he should play. And these guys got blown out by the Bulls the last game. This game, I would have to look for the over in this game. There's no way I'm laying points with Detroit at a 7.5 favorite. Like, that is drunk. That is no way I'm doing that. This is the only way I'm looking at this is an over in this game. The line opened up at 223, went down to 218. Now still went over. This new age basketball that we're living in right now, people don't give a shit about defense. Like, they're really just blowing by these guys. They don't give a shit about the shot clock. They don't care nothing. They get the ball. I don't even think they run plays anymore. Like, they literally just get the ball, pass, three, pass, three. I was watching the game the other day. I think it was a Brooklyn game. Okay. And what's so funny? Yeah, I think it was a Brooklyn game. Brooklyn doesn't even shoot threes. Meaning, like, every team in the NBA shoots threes, but like Brooklyn is not a 3-point shooting team. These guys were on a 3-and-1. Okay, so 3 Brooklyn players were on a fast break. against one player. I forgot what team they were playing, but it was one player in the back. Usually, like when I grew up in basketball, you pass, whatever, layup, easy shit. This man really got the pass, was at the layup line, ran to the 3-point line to shoot a three and missed. And I'm like, is this guy fucking serious? Yeah, Brooklyn lost that game. Yeah, they did. They really did. But like just things like that, little things like that shit as a better, when you put your point money on that, your point spread, shit like that, or let's say you even have an under on a game. Like, what the fuck you shooting a three? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, are you serious? Well, yeah, that's what happens. And like little things like that, like the NBA, like they don't play defense. So when you get on these unders, what I've noticed, you better make sure that's a sharp play. And when that busts your card, or if it doesn't bust your card, you better make sure that you would have did that regardless. So in saying all that, these two teams, I could tell you they're not defensive sound teams. Yeah, you look at it, it's like who's gonna score on their team. But believe you me, it doesn't matter who's gonna score. They're just going to score. You know what I mean? They're just gonna let people pass them because like that's what they do. So I like the over in this game. Detroit, Cleveland, I like the over. Miami, Orlando. Miami, Orlando. So Miami is doing its thing. Okay. They've been home for a bit. Okay. Dragic, game time decision. Um, Jimmy Butler, game time decision. Oh shit! I'm telling you, that shit happens. I'm telling you. Jimmy Butler, game time. Whoa, Jimmy Butler is questionable. My bad, not game time decision. So Bam might not play. Oh shit! This is a bad. Okay, so Bam might be out. Dragic might be out. Jimmy Butler is not gonna play. This game right here is a stay off. I like the under. I like the over, but I wouldn't be surprised. This is too much injury riddled. Okay, Bam ankle, Dragic he'll be played. Jimmy Butler out. None is out. Holy shit, that is crazy. None is out. I'm staying off this game. I'm staying off. I'm staying off. I'm staying off. Free play. I'm gonna take Magic. My boy is on Magic. Kem Birch. You know what I'm saying? Montreal guy right there. So I would roll with Magic. He from Montreal. I'm from Montreal. You know what I'm saying? And why not roll with a Montrealer? You know what I'm saying? He on Orlando. He's even a starter. Check out for him. He a starter. You know what I'm saying? But me, the better. I'm staying off this game. This game is dangerous. You don't be betting because you know the guy on the team. If you guys are betting like that, stop it now. Don't do that. Don't be betting because oh shit, my uncle's on the team, or oh shit, that's my childhood buddy on the team. Nah. So saying all that, no play in this Orlando Magic game. I'm gonna stay off it. Too much injuries, and Kem is not Vukovic. So like I can't rely on Kem to give me the W. He's not Fournier. But he'll handle his work. Don't get it twisted. He'll handle his work, play his 25 minutes, and do his thing. Shout out to Kem. Shout out. Now, next game, Bulls and Spurs. This is a game that I like. Okay. Now, why do I like this game? I think this is a beautiful spot. This is a spot similar to when Lakers played Philly that night when LeBron was passing Kobe. I had a little chat group on Twitter too. I told these guys take Philly money line. Philly is going to win this game. This is how it's going to happen. This just happens. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the spot. And like in this situation, this is the spot. Yeah, Fournier though, he might drop 30, he might drop 10, but believe you me, I know he's gonna go into at least 15. Fournier takes billion and one shots. Like that guy is, I swear that's the franchise player. He's not. Vukovic is, but like Fournier, he's like the nicest player on that Orlando team. I swear to you, he's the best player on that team. But like yeah. So this is the spot right here. DeRozan, I think is gonna come out. This is a good prop bet. I like DeRozan to get his points. I like Zach LaVine to get his points. Okay, that right there. Aldridge is out. Aldridge is not gonna play. These guys opened as favorites, then dropped. Okay, mind you, these guys are on a back to back, right? He's on a back to back. Okay, they lost yesterday, not because they couldn't win, because no one was really wanted to play. Siakam, he didn't give a shit. He dropped 35 on their head top. This is a spot. Bulls is 2-16 after a win. Bulls haven't won back-to-back games since December 18th and 21st. The Bulls don't do that. Okay, so if you do the odds, like the betting odds, okay, this is the betting odds. Every win the Bulls won, they lost right after. They won twice back to back. Once against Sacramento, you know what I mean? Now, once against fucking Washington and Detroit. That was two shit teams. I think the trend is speaking to us. Like this is a San Antonio spot. We're getting San Antonio at a plus point money line here. No Aldridge. I think they're Aldridge, yes. I think he's worth 3 points, but like, come on, like the Bulls barely have nobody. They have no marketing. They have like their whole team is injured basically. You know, Chandler is out. Like, yeah, Smitsy's out. The whole team. I like Spurs here. I like Spurs big. Risk day only. Utah for risky day. Okay, Blue. What up, Blue Colony? You know what I mean? Shout out to you on that college pick. I didn't forget about you on that Kent State. I hope you had bet on that. Like I said, that was a good example too. Follow your gut, man. Like I didn't really cap that. Like I was saying, I didn't cap it. But if you gave me, I would go on the other side. But you capped it. You capped good, and congrats, man. I hope you catch big on that, and just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. And we'll be getting to that Utah game in a bit. We'll be getting to that. I'll break that down. White over 11.5. I can see White getting that. No Aldridge, so they're going to have to step up. And I think they win, so they're going to have to step up. I like the Spurs here. I like Aldridge out. I find Aldridge is more of like the cancer, like a Kyrie on the Brooklyn type of thing. But Brooklyn needs Kyrie, and that's what's messed up. Brooklyn needs Kyrie, but they say they don't need him, but whatever. That's a whole different story. No Brooklyn game today, so we don't have to talk about that shit. Kings, Timberwolves. So Kings is coming off a win. Now, I know everybody's gonna jump to the gun now and say, "Oh shit, Kings are coming off the win." This is their last game of the road trip. They lost against all the elite teams. They beat Chicago. Why they beat Chicago? Because Chicago just sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Minnesota now on a 9-game losing streak. I can't touch this. I can't touch this game because my heart is telling me to pick Minnesota. My mind, though, is telling me you better grab Sacramento money line. Are you dumb? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what my mind is telling me. Like, Minnesota is a hot garbage fire. You know what I'm saying? They're hot garbage fire. The Kings is a better team than these guys. The under looks brilliant. Looks like a brilliant spot. You know, Crab is not gonna play. Um, Napier is not gonna play. Andrew Wiggins and Towns is gonna play. I don't. Andrew Wiggins is not even that good, to be honest with you. Andrew Wiggins is Air Canada. Air Canada. I called him that once upon a time ago. Now he's just a Canadian basketball player. You know what I mean? Like it just happens like that, you know? But like sorry to say, but in this spot, I would lean Kings, but I have no play in this. I can't pick any of these teams. Luke Walton, I don't know what he's doing with this Kings team. He's not coming out here to play any type of basketball. I don't know why or why not. You know what I'm saying? It's just is what it is. Now, next game, let's jump into this next game. Shit, you know what's so messed up? I tell you this. Dallas versus OKC. Dallas, okay, is favored on like the Mies 1.5. Dallas in the real world is favored 4.5. Okay? Chris Paul is out. Okay? No Chris Paul, I don't see a win here. No Noel, there's only Adams, you know, Curry. Which one? Curry's injured, no? I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you. What they have him at? What they have him at? 10? Because I know they're disrespecting him. I know they have him at like 9 even or some shit, 11, some shit like that. You know? you know? So this spot right here, Dallas don't lose basically twice in a row. They don't tend to do that shit. I like Dallas here in this spot. They handle their business. Dallas after a loss, they handle their business still. Against OKC too. This is a revenge spot. They lost against OKC the last time at their house, and they're not giving any sympathy for them for not having Chris Paul. You know, you see, used to be 9.5. I knew it. 12.5 though still sounds solid. No Chris Paul. Yeah, I like Dallas here. I don't even like Dallas, but I like Dallas here to handle their business. And if you're betting on that Mies, you better go buy that shit live, like right now, because that's at 1.5. We have it at 4.5 online and shit. So I tell you this, you guys are being the winners right now if you hit that up. Rockets and Jazz. This is the last game on the board. Rockets and Jazz. Harden is out. Westbrook is out. Okay. Let me just make sure Harden's out. Yeah, Harden's out. Westbrook is out. Hold on. Capella's out. Holy shit. Oh man. Jazz is the best team in the league right now. Don't get it twisted. Jazz is the best team in the league right now. I like I think this is I think this is the only one of the first times, the last times, and I don't do this often, but these are probably the only times I would pick the double digit spread to cover. Utah at home should blow these guys out the waters. Mm, McLemore, yeah, he should handle business. The over under is at 224, went down to 221. I can see this game going. You have the game going over. I see the game going under. I see the game going under. I see this game going under because you have to understand too. Rockets shoot threes. That's all they do. Without their star players, what that mean? They're gonna play defense all of a sudden now? No, they're gonna still shoot threes. And the people shooting threes now that's playing is not as efficient as the other ones that was playing before. So I like the under in this game, if anything. Because like, yeah, it's Utah, but double digit spread still scares me. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I like that, and I like Utah to handle business. But I like the under. I don't like double digit spread. I might bet on my personal, but like I like the under in this one still. So you guys already know. Oh, Daniel House. Okay. I thought you were saying house over, like you bet the house on the over. Okay, Daniel House. Okay. Okay. I hear you, Kinga. I was about to have to DM you personally and be like, "You must be crazy, girl." Lem- but okay. All right, I can see that still. I can see that. Someone got to put in the work. If Westbrook's out, Capella's out, and Harden, damn. What about the Eric Gordon props? Like that man is probably next up to be the scorer. You know what I mean? But my plays for today in the NBA is the over in the Detroit game, San Antonio Spurs, Dallas Mavericks, under in the Rockets game. I'm gonna post those plays on my Twitter at kwilliams811. And yeah, let me do the rundown. The NHL, I have the over, I have Ottawa, I have Canucks, and that's it. And in NCAA, I got I don't know. You guys have a game you guys want? If you do, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because I'm gonna give you one. Let's see. You guys have any games you want me to? Not any games, just one game, one top game. Iowa, boom, okay, boom. So I'm gonna give you a thing in this. Iowa and Wisconsin. That game's at 8:30 p.m. Okay. Now 14-5, it's 9-1 at home, 3-4. Wisconsin. This is gonna be a nice game. This is a nice game. This is a nice Big Ten game. Last time I checked, these guys been winning but haven't been blowing out people. You have I think we're gonna have to go. This game right here, 135. Oh, that's a blowout, fam. So this is this is looking like a over game to me. This is looking like a over. This is looking like an over. Wisconsin, they dropped what, 51 against the Boilermakers. On the road, they tend to lose on the road. But I can see them keeping up with this. If you gave me a free go against you, to be honest, but I don't want to go against you. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you've seen something that I didn't see. But what I do know, what I feel more certain of, because obviously this is full value here. We're giving you the best of the value. So the best of the value is the over in this game. I like the over 135, and that's the play I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you the over in this game, 135. Okay. And we gonna cap that tomorrow. And Wong gives out the 6.5. You guys are looking at the side, 6.5 for Iowa, but I like the over, and that's how we do it. So my NCAA basketball pick of the day is the over in Wisconsin. You guys know what I do with this shit. We're gonna talk about the winnings and the losses tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe, you share, you like, holler, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be here tomorrow. You guys have a good night, and make sure you bet responsibly, and every dollar matters. Peace.